Okay. So, yeah, man, I'm actually pretty stoked for this because not many people know about this franchise, although it's kind of dead. And part of the reason is because Monolith, who made it, they don't have the rights to it. So, and then apparently Night Dive Studios, who did the System Shock remaster, tried to do a re-release of this, and Fox Interactive and whoever else said they don't know who has the rights to this franchise, so they basically no one knows who owns this franchise, which is like hilarious. So that's why.
I'm sorry. Did you just say it's dead?
I'm sorry.
Did you just say this game's dead?
No, like so the franchise itself is like dead, meaning no one knows who owns the rights to it. No company knows. Not even Monolith knows who made it. Who knows who owns the rights.
I don't even think the character knows. Just look how dead her face is.
Oh, trust me. When she starts talking, it gets even better. But no, it's cool. It's definitely one of the more unique FPSs that you'll play in your lifetime. I would argue. So we'll do on normal, and we will start with Mission 1. But yeah, no, I discovered that some guy was reviewing this. And
a crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
Like, when someone tells me not to be late, like...
You must be late, Cass. You must always be late. You must be fashionably late.
I'm always fashionable.
Also, that guy flat out teleported behind him. You didn't see that?
Teleports behind you.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's Russian flower.
I don't know if that's Russian, but that's a good guess.
It's a Russian flower. 2 days later in Soviet Russia, welcome to the council.
That's the French embassy, but close.
It is the Russian embassy in France. Yeah. This is our high-tech Russian safe.
He is cracking safe for Mother Russia.
No, Mother Russia has sent me to beat you up.
Yes.
Prepare for being
sent him to kill him.
I told you this is Russian property. I know you like this. Oh. I think I went too hard.
I just hope he has some good life insurance.
I will be claiming that then. I am his next of kin. Finland. That is not Soviet Russia. It will now become part. Wait, didn't I kill you already?
Yeah. It's the same model.
But I'm pretty sure we were in a dark room and I was coming out. Oh, okay, double tap it is. Soviet Russian flower.
That flower packs some high explosives.
Oh, I don't mind the eye patch. The ladies find it next time. Like this one, for example. You can't deny the eye patch.
Also, if you ever like when she's dancing and then she just slides across the thing, it's because you're not supposed to see that. Because the aspect ratio is stretched. And it was only meant for people like that.
Of course no one lives forever. We're in Russia. I'm joking. I don't know why I went so far with this joke. I've never been there. Oh, I love the booty shake. I love me the booty shake. You just stop dancing. Dance for me.
Also, her hand is on the right side of the screen.
I can see that. It is meant to have Soviet Russian flower in it. Soviet Russia hand see you.
Yes.
This is Soviet Russian shower.
So what does it just rain
Oh,
bullets?
oh, keep it here.
Oh my
Ooh la la, I like it.
Hello.
Charlie, I think Katz
Bruno,
has had
how's
far too many
France?
beers.
Did you collect any new
Oh,
bullet holes? I
British.
know how you love to be shot at.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao.
42 minutes later.
I'm not very happy, you know. It's
This
not
is
like
very
I thought it
small
would be.
restaurant with only
I never
one
promised it would be as
table.
exhilarating as your former trade, only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich at Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see?
That is the first
What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Yes, he is
Why
a
don't we go
little
together?
fay.
I have an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
Ah, an errand. Ah. Yes, our spy agency is called the Unity.
Good afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
What? Got this now? I am a secretary.
Yes.
Swedish.
Yeah, the music in this is like super groovy.
I'm just
Obviously,
hearing a whole-
this game was built using Unity assets, clearly, as pointed out by that site. Here, cats, why don't you go swim in that very, very low temperature water? And then go take him on a date while you're at it.
Aye. You want to wear the penalty hosen? What the fuck? You just went through that wall. Are you a ghost?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
That door did not open.
I didn't go through the wall. No, the door shut. Yeah, nothing happened.
No, dude, you went through that door. That door did not open.
No, I didn't.
Agent
Clearly
Archer,
Danny
how
Phantom
thoughtful
material.
of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully with matters of international security.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You get dialogue choices in this. What should we pick? I'll leave this one up to you guys. First or second? Cats? Give me
Well,
a choice.
even numbers are always better than odd, but I need to see. I can't read this fucking thing.
Really?
Not at all, Mr. Smith. It's charming that you mention it. I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. It won't happen again.
Which of them?
One. Go with one. You're gonna be a flirtatious bitch.
Not at all, Mr. Smith, but it's charming of
I
you
love
to
this
mention it.
description of that.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
7 operatives? That's over half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
You're being informed now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale, to be precise, on or near the corpse of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitri Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we know about him?
He's a right bastard.
Anything more specific?
Just what's in his file. Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 1937 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 1943, when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes, I remember this fellow. We've had dealings with him before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 1961, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM as Director of Executive Action. I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about HARM?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely. And after this recent catastrophe, the two of you are our only available assets.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Considering that I expect you to fail miserably, you shouldn't have to try very hard.
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful. Don't dally too long, though. Your flight leaves at 6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco. Agent Archer, what does HARM stand for?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful. Both of you.
Be careful. Here, Cat, you want some chocolate milk? Have some chocolate milk. Okay, it's X for my crossroads, right? Yes, there's a weird glitch with this game. Apparently, if you run this thing that's uncapped, or not capped at 60 FPS, you don't have VSync on, the cutscenes break. It's just glorious.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise.
British game tutorial.
If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
Yeah, cats, head to the exits.
Get to the exit.
You want some tasty cola? Maybe some orange fizz?
If Cats was a spy...
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. You must complete each lesson in order to proceed. Now step up to the active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. Alright, now bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Sometimes...
Well done.
Alright, now open the door to the next... If you want to skip a cutscene, congratulations! You've completed the basic field tactics
there was
course.
a tutorial about how to skip
now
cutscenes.
continue to the advanced field tactics area, where you will receive specific instruction for your upcoming mission. Note that new simulations will be prepared for you before each mission.
Right.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. Once the box is empty, it will disappear. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. Alright, now open the door to the next. While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be.
Okay, I found the briefcase. Why can't I... Are you serious right now?
Pick up these intelligence items to proceed.
Oh, it's exit for the... Okay, I thought it was F.
Alright, now you may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary.
Right.
Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed. Alright, now open the door to the next area. It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet.
Yeah, Cat, you gotta be stealthy.
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Damn straight, we prefer carpet and turf.
Try again.
Oops.
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation.
Yeah, I got it.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you'll be seen, so listen for footsteps or conversation before leaving cover.
Well, there's some pretty funny guard dialogue in this, actually.
Can't you do any better than that?
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation. Excellent. Proceed to the next course.
Lol.
Use your flashlight to find your way to the door.
Oh, frick, I forget what it is. It's not alt. for it. Keyboard. No. Let's see. Always run cap lock. X function, left control. Okay. These controls. Huh. Yeah, I forget what it is, actually. Super lol, whatever.
Your flashlight is an effective tool, but it can also give away your position. Try not to let enemies see the beam.
Okay, that's a little ridiculous, but I guess that works. Wait. Give me some weapons, cats. Give me some weapons.
So, do you think the
You don't
CT-180 will
deserve
get a decent
weapons,
field
bro.
rating?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen the commission form for that thing? They want everything that the TR-60 and TR-61 can do, all in one device. But, hand me that atomic retroscopic analyzer thingy, will you? But they don't understand that Clancy's team was killing themselves just to get the TR-60 up to spec. And that was back when they had twice as many designers with 4 times the development time. Not only that, but the TR-60 was designed as an infiltration device, and the CT-180 is meant for emergency extractions.
So, have you heard what Carrington's team is working on?
Yeah, an ultra-quiet vacuum cleaner.
If that thing's really supposed to be some big secret, why the hell do they keep talking about it in the Unity newsletter?
Yeah, cats. Why are they talking about it in the Unity newsletter? You should know that.
Because Unity is fake news.
Fake news, huh?
Just like you.
Wow.
Fruitcake, fake news
comes
confirmed.
out. You know what? I'm just happy that, you know, Cat says I have aimbot, he says I have driving bot. I'm just glad he hasn't
You
said
do
I
have aimbot.
I'm just glad he hasn't said I don't have walking aimbot yet.
You are walking aimbot.
Hello, Kate.
Right.
How are you? Smithy wants me
You know
to
what,
run
Cat?
you through
You're
a
that
basic
guy right there.
firearms
That's who
refresher
you are.
Damn straight, I'm a yellow hard hat wearing motherfucker.
Right.
Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced. But its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types that most automatic pistols can reliably handle.
I told you, that wasn't even a hit. Here we go.
The Shepherd Arms P38 9mm pistol is a rugged little automatic that was commanders during World War II. It features a 10-round magazine and can be fitted with a silencer.
Yeah, aimbot.
The bolt action, the frickin'
The
hand.
Hampton carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silent is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a 45 caliber automatic Colt pistol cartridge, making it less lethal than most rifles, but it compensates in subtlety whatever.
Like this thing, when I played through this game the first time I took this on every mission, it is so freaking useful. Yeah, it is so useful.
Some things to note about firearms. The dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu. You can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair. The larger it is, the worse your aim will be. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the Berette's lockpick and weapon modes. Learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run empty at inopportune moments. You can shoot through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before you leave. Keep an eye out for the enemies.
Yeah, this thing with the optic is just a game changer. Like every freaking mission. Like I said, usually everywhere.
Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly.
But
use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you had out.
Don't tell Cog I said that.
Let's talk about your Barrette. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain keyed padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the Barrette only works on padlocks with keyholes. The Barrette can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream. Quite deadly.
That's right. Explode the mannequin.
A spare bit of change can come in very handy when you need to distract someone. Practice tossing this coin to divert the guard's attention. Try not to throw it off any high ledges.
Is there anyone there?
Oh, yes, there's
A imagination, agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder just for you. Sprinkle a bit of it on dead tissue, and voila! The cadaver will vaporize almost instantly.
I gotta take...
Mic off.
You gotta take a call?
Mic on.
I can keep playing, though.
It's the British Secret Forces. They heard you talking shit, Fruitcake.
Mic off.
They heard you talking shit.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a safe mission and come back in one piece.
Well, it falls to me, Cats Rock, to do all the talking, and nobody can stop me. Why is no one trying to stop me?
Mic on.
Yeah, that was me, Mum.
Intelligence has discovered that the American ambassador to West Germany, Morris Monroe, is marked for execution by an organization calling itself HARM, or HARM. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he is in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
Okay, you're gonna find this hilarious. The assassins get so close to this guy, it's ridiculous. You'll see. Oh, that's right, because I beat the game. I get to choose all the good stuff. Definitely gonna take the. Yo, I think I'm gonna take the stand, honestly. Yeah, I'm taking the freaking board. That's cool. I forgot you could do that. Or, you know, I could be ballsy cats. I could take the spear gun.
Give him the balls.
Oh, whoops. This thing. Let's take. Cigarette lighter. Alright.
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a traitor?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still, it's disquieting to say the least.
It's happened before?
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. Turned out they'd been compromised by their chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. But spies are rarely well compensated for their treason. I wouldn't be surprised if this new mole is equally underpaid.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes, and maybe a boot up his arse for good measure.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Monroe's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second-floor patio, coming from the left.
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
No, sir, I do not have a dime, and I don't have much use for beggars.
Not a dime, the time.
Don't get snibby with me, or I'll have you arrested.
Are you deaf?
How dare you threaten me?
Oh, never mind.
Coward!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
That would be lovely.
All right. You're gonna see how
on the far balcony.
I want to go home.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
Yeah, some of them
To your left, on the far balcony.
Why not?
It's so foreign.
On the roof to your right.
It is a foreign country.
I know that. But Canada's a foreign country, too. Isn't this foreign?
But I thought the reason you wanted to
Oh,
come
you got
here
that guy
was
before
that it
he
is
even...
so different.
Yeah, before he even had
Oh
a
shit,
chance.
we got another person.
Why don't you
Hey,
try to relax and enjoy yourself?
we're currently streaming, by the way, so if you don't want to be heard,
Think so?
please be
Where
aware.
is it?
Maybe you're right.
Ragnarok.
Let's walk down to the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
Come on.
On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony. On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony. Straight ahead, to the left of the tower.
No scope.
To your left, on the far balcony. On the roof to your left. To your left, on the far balcony. From down the street on your left.
Look how close this guy is.
Rabble!
Damn.
out the front door of the hotel. On your left, street level.
Riff-raff! There must be a hole in my pocket.
Coming out the front door of the hotel. On your right, street level.
Scum!
Why does it feel like
coming
they're
out the
just
front door of the hotel?
going like,
what?
Shit.
From down the street on your left.
Oh, jeez. Also, Cats, why were you napping earlier? I thought you were, you had work today.
On your right, street level.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hooligans!
I guess the time made sense. Yeah, I thought you were gotten home early for some reason. But I guess I did call you when you were off work. So
I'll cover him for the next stretch. Get to apartment
I get
12
off at
and wait for
3
my
my
signal.
time.
Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
I heard he plans to marry the American girl.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if all American girls despise shoes. It seems very strange, but America is a strange country.
She may be crazy, but she is attractive.
Ah, but you're invariably attracted to crazy women.
All women are crazy.
Shh, not so loud.
whatever, in case I need it. But I don't.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there. Here he comes. Get ready. On your right, coming around the building.
You just lost yourself a customer!
This guy is too much.
Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window.
Not again! Where are
On your right,
you
coming around the
pesky
building.
little dime?
Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the
Better
right
find
window.
it quickly before the thieves swoop in like vultures.
Second story window. On your left. Second story window. Far right.
Just go, they go down in one hit.
On your right, coming around the building. Second story window, near right. Second story window, far right.
Fruitcake, every time they say second story window
Excellent
to the right.
You don't have to
like,
tell
dude,
me that.
second
I was
story
standing
window to
right
the
here.
Do it now, fool.
A little humility might
I
suit
got
you.
them all, Cats!
I'm teasing.
Second story
We make
window
a
to the
pretty
front.
good team.
Damn, they must have spotted you. There's a group of thugs heading your way.
This is
How
gonna be
many?
too easy.
Looks like 6 of them.
Since I
Can you
have to
handle it?
spend.
Of course I can. I'll meet you at the hotel in an hour.
All right. Take care of yourself.
First, I'm going to take care of some evildoers.
So Fruitcake is gonna get taken. Oh my god, fezzes.
Yep. And they just got shredded.
Who's that? Someone there?
Oh, I also have their weapons. Nice.
Who's there?
I still
Someone there?
have poison. we go.
Keep your men out of sight. We don't want to spoil our trap, do we?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I mean, yes to the first part and no to the second part, sir.
Shut up. Just do as I say, you idiot.
You look like you need a monkey.
Oh, that's funny.
Excuse me. I have a very fine monkey for you. Only $20 American. Sorry, I don't want a monkey. What do you mean? I don't want a monkey. Why not? Because I don't like monkeys. Now get that filthy beast away from me. Are you insulting my monkey? I'm sure it's a perfectly excellent monkey, but I don't want it. Now please leave. I'm very busy. $10. No, I wouldn't want the dreadful thing even if it were free. Free? You want my children to starve? If they're hungry, I suggest you feed them the monkey. This is a valuable monkey. My wife would kill me if she knew I was offering it to you so cheap. You don't seem to understand. I don't want a monkey. Infidel.
Alright, I got 1 second. Oh, man.
Perfect.
The writing in this game is pretty dang good. Let's see here. Is Charlie still here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's just silent. Let's see. Do Kit Kats. You know, I never asked you this, Cats. What's your favorite snack? Or snacks?
Milkshakes.
That's not bad, but no, snack. I mean, you know, like something other than milkshakes. I'd consider milkshakes
Barbecue
more
chips or
dessert.
popcorn.
Yeah, those are two good choices, actually.
Damn, better believe they are.
Let's see. Oops, spelled that wrong. Let's see here. Okay.
I suggest you be apprehensive about this apprehension.
Right. Well, it's gonna be easy now. Because I have more firepower than you do. It's also probably gonna break the level too, isn't it?
Is someone there?
I was shooting for him. It's alright, baby. I'm a trained professional.
In what?
The art of killing. Yes, that blank screen is very attractive.
Hello?
Use one here. stairs, shouldn't I? Spot the armor. Guess I can grab that, couldn't I?
Would you care for a frosty beverage?
No thanks. Perhaps later.
What? Oh, he got up.
I want the frosty beverage.
You wanna end up like that guy? The frosty beverage?
Is someone there?
I want the frosty beverage.
What sort of getaway did you have in mind?
Something quiet and romantic. It's for our anniversary.
Well, in that case, perhaps...
Who is it?
Whoops.
Who is that?
You will defuse the situation.
I did with bullet. I defused the situation. The question is, do you want the monkey? My wife would kill me if I knew if she was offering it so cheap.
Who is there?
Any sign of her yet?
Nope.
Damn, I gotta pee.
Well, go then.
What if she shows up while I'm in the restroom?
Good point. Can you hold it?
I guess so.
Don't stay where you are.
Suck poison bullets.
We're too late for the seminar. They've already locked the doors. I'd rather sit by the pool anyway. I'm going up to my room to change.
You do that, sir. Maybe Guts will join you.
I will not be joining you.
So he says.
Those goons in the hall act like they've never seen a woman before.
Which goons did you mean?
The creepy-looking guys in front of the conference room. They must have been too late to get into the seminar.
Can I ask a favor of you?
What kind of favor?
I don't want to be hassled by those guys. Would you be a dear and distract them for me?
No problem. I like the attention anyway.
You know, I have a better idea. See how much simpler that was? If I jump down here. Don't do that, cats.
No, do that.
I figured that was gonna happen, but I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if it was gonna like break.
Of course it's gonna break.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Late, as usual. I was beginning to worry.
You always worry.
Can you blame me? You're like an errant child.
And you're like a fussy aunt.
You could at least leave my gender intact.
A fussy uncle, then.
Thank you.
I'm having fun.
I can see that. But don't get reckless. We're not out of danger yet.
I know. This place is crawling with thugs.
Damn! How did they find us? We've been betrayed. It's the only explanation.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yes, positive.
If they know about the hotel, they'll probably be waiting for us at the coast.
We'll have to risk it. If we aren't aboard the Abigail when she sails, we'll have to get out of Morocco on our own.
Or you could stay here. Permanently.
Volkov! Get down, foolish girl!
I have dreamed about this day for 6 years.
Bruno!
I only regret I do not have time to make your demise more eventful.
After him.
This is all my fault. If you hadn't been worrying about me, he never would have got the drop on you.
Silly girl. Worrying about you is all I have left.
Don't say that.
I've always had plenty to die for. You've given me something to live for.
Then live.
Live,
In your
damn
memory,
you.
perhaps.
Bruno!
Not Bruno.
The girl's in the lobby. Kill her.
But why didn't you kill her, Mr. Volkov?
I meant to, but my hunger for revenge distracted me. Let that be a lesson not to be ruled by your emotions.
Excellent advice, sir. Well, I'll go shoot her now.
Make sure there are no witnesses.
You mean we should kill everybody?
First, kill everybody. Then destroy the hotel. Let our enemies search the rubble for answers. They shall find none.
Poor Bruno.
Bullets are not my favorite!
Saved my life.
Giving you orders.
She just got popped in the face. How'd she survive that? Interesting.
Help me! This is hard rain is.
Oh, it's the outside. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have to go.
For my amusement.
What?
Go ahead,
You heard me, Fruitcake.
What about
Dance
your
for me.
amusement? Dance.
I said dance for me.
I can't dance. I can make these guys die for you, though, if you want to do that. Instead, I can only jump for you cats. I can only jump.
You have disappointed me, Fruitcake, you. You're not wrong.
She also just got hit point blank. The fuck?
You can't hide from me, Volkov. I'll find you wherever you go.
Kill her, you incompetent fools!
That's how you do that.
Die!
What? From where?
Get back here!
I still don't understand this effect.
What?
Nothing, I was just talking to myself. But, I will say, Fruitcake.
Everyone down!
These guys have it coming.
Who is
Cannot get away!
Staircase.
It should only take about 15 minutes to get to the airport. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Not on your life, you scoundrel! I'm an American citizen! We have morals in America!
I don't understand what you're talking about.
This is unbearable! Pull over this instant! I'd rather walk to the airport than listen to this filth!
What the actual fuck?
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized country!
Well, he died.
No sign of her. Are you sure she's coming?
She'll be here. If she gets away, I will kill any man she leaves alive. Am I understood?
Explicitly.
Hmm.
Nice. What? How is that not a kill? Yeah, how was that not a kill?
We do not question it!
Yeah. Look out for the bullets! Okay! Right. Not quite trying to explain that one.
Explain it, Fruitcake.
I don't know, really. I just... Stuff happens. Oh, is the range really that? Okay. Well, I did not realize it was going to explode like that. You like that? Also, his head sits up in the ground. Body armor, though.
The Bobby armor?
The body armor.
No, it's the Bobby armor.
Why is it the body armor?
Because Bobby.
Okay. Bobby's not here, so how can it be the body armor?
Because, why do you think he is not here?
Okay. Are you suggesting that I'm wearing him? Is that what's going on here?
No, I am suggesting that you do not know where Bobby is because Bobby has gone someplace to become Bobby Armor.
Okay, so he has been reincarnated as Bobby Armor.
Damn straight.
Okay. Right.
Do not question me in my methods.
I will continue to question you. If your methods make no sense.
My methods make a ton of sense.
No, they don't. Just like how you did accent change.
My accent is great. You do not understand.
Who is there?
Okay. You're not in Soviet
there?
Russia, though. Look at that. Yeah, we are not in Soviet Russia.
Who is it?
We're in Morocco.
Is someone there?
Excuse me?
Whenever I hear her yelp like that, it sounds like...
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like she's being shot by bullets. It sounds like she's just like, oh no, you just saw me in the shower.
Oh my gosh. That's an interesting interpretation.
We're going to meet your maker! Bullets are my favorite!
Got plenty of ammo to go around. Don't tempt me.
No, please!
We will meet again, Miss Archer.
Right.
Needless to say, the Morocco assignment was an unmitigated disaster. Report to the war room for debriefing, and try to control your temper.
Right.
Well, I think we can classify Morocco as a complete disaster. I knew we were asking for trouble, sending a woman and a fossil like Lowry on an assignment like this.
Let's not rush to judgment, shall we?
Rush to judgment? I think the facts speak plainly enough. Ambassador Monroe is dead, and we lost another operative, albeit one who should have been put out to pasture long ago. And all we have to show for it are a belligerent, overeducated captive who knows nothing of use, and Ms. Archer here, who has demonstrated an alarming lack of competence in the field.
You can say what you please about me, but if you speak ill of Bruno again, I'll demonstrate my alarming lack of competence on your thick skull.
Because you're a woman and therefore genetically incapable of bridling your emotions, I'm willing to pretend you didn't just threaten a committee member with physical violence. However, if you speak to me thusly again, I'll have you relieved of duty. As for your mentor, there is reason to believe he may have been our traitor.
Bruno? What are you talking about?
The evidence is largely circumstantial, but it is nonetheless compelling.
That's crazy.
In light of information unearthed during our investigation in Morocco, we now believe that Agent Lowry, Bruno, was in league with these harm chaps.
But Volkov shot him.
Perhaps to silence him. Or perhaps Lowry was demanding too much in exchange for his treachery.
Alleged treachery. Lowry was a personal friend and one of our best agents. Unless he is proven guilty, he deserves to be honored, not slandered.
In any case, it seems reasonable to assume that you weren't meant to escape, Miss Archer.
Bruno was not a traitor.
Can you be sure? Every man has his price, every woman too, I expect. When a man reaches the end of his career, it's only natural that he begins to worry about the future. I suppose some men of adaptable moral constitution even find it in themselves to resort to treason.
What's your price, Mr. Smith?
Can I slap this
What are you insinuating?
Merely that if Bruno were capable of treason, then so are we all.
Enough! It is neither our prerogative nor our intent to judge Agent Lowry at this juncture. We will continue our investigation until we discover the truth. In the meantime, Archer, we must call upon you for another assignment.
Although we call upon you reluctantly, I assure you.
We've been contacted by an East German biophysicist named Dr. Otto Schenker, who wishes to defect to the West with our assistance. We know that Dr. Schenker is working on a secret Soviet weapons program, although the precise nature of his research remains a mystery to us. He has promised detailed information on the program in exchange for his freedom. It hardly seems necessary to underscore the great importance of this mission. We've had a devil of a time recruiting reliable spies in Berlin. It seems the Stasi have ears to every keyhole in East Germany.
Which is why we're taking extra precautions.
What sort of extra precautions?
It's what we call a domino effect exchange. You'll meet with a series of contacts, each of whom will provide a piece of the puzzle, so to speak. Because the contacts don't know about each other or your mission, the vague information they possess will be meaningless to them, and, by extension, to the Stasi, should they get their hands on it.
Perfect.
We've also arranged a diversion to help cover your escape. Our man on the inside, Werner von Haupt, will place explosive charges at several locations in the record storage area. You'll need to locate these charges and set the timers. We also require that you infiltrate the main library and photograph certain sensitive documents pertaining to Dr. Schenker's research, in case he's not as forthcoming as he's promised to be. Von Haupt will present you with a disguise that should get you inside the test facility where Dr. Schenker will be working. Locate the doctor and get him out.
Keep in mind that if this mission should succeed, we will have struck a mighty blow to the Soviets. We're counting on you, Archer.
I won't let you down.
Well, you can hardly botch this job as badly as Morocco.
You might want to stop by the training facility and test out the new gadgets the toy makers have prepared for you.
I'll probably go through training and then I'll probably stop.
Okay, man.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. What appears to be a stylish pair of women's sunglasses is actually a multiple exposure spy camera with an adjustable zoom. Simply put them on, orient the viewfinder, and snap a shot. Remember that you can zoom in for a closer look at a distant target. Take a picture of this intelligence item with your sunglasses. Alright, now open the door to the next... Unfortunately, this cigarette lighter is just an ordinary run-of-the-mill cigarette lighter. Still, it can be useful for providing light, starting fires... Alright, now open the door to the next area. These relatively inconspicuous-looking lipsticks are actually powerful explosive devices that detonate on impact. Accustom yourself to the weight and explosion radius, and try not to blow yourself to smithereens.
Never before has lipstick been so deadly.
There are several important things to know about security cameras. First, as tempting as it may be, don't destroy them if you can help it. Whoever is monitoring the security system is likely to send someone to investigate or even sound an alarm if any of the cameras goes out. Instead, try to avoid them altogether. If the light on a camera starts flashing, it means you've been detected and the camera is attempting to focus on you. Duck out of sight before you're identified as a threat. If you're close enough to the camera, you'll actually hear it focusing. Listen for it to resume scanning before stepping back into view. Finally, make sure not to leave any bodies lying in view of a camera. That's just as bad as being spotted. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Well done.
Searchlights are also best avoided. Shooting them out will likely cause every bit as much commotion as being caught in the beam. Figure out their movement patterns before attempting to bypass them. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Excellent.
Kitty.
Yep. I'll pick here.
We've been contacted by Dr. Otto Schenker, an East German biophysicist who we believe is working on a top-secret biological weapons program for the Soviet Union. Dr. Schenker has expressed a desire to defect. He has asked us to assist him in exchange for information on his research. This opportunity couldn't have arisen at a worse time. After that embarrassment in Morocco, you're hardly our first choice to handle this affair, but all our other surviving operatives are tied up on equally critical assignments. If we want a chance at Schenker, it has to be now, and it has to be you, on your own.
Yeah, but this is the 60s, and quite frankly, you don't think they'd behave like this to a chick back then?
They do, but it was like, holy shit, I thought we...
I just, after every sentence, all I'm hearing is, by the way, you're a woman, so, you know,
I know.
you're not that competent.
Yeah,
That's
well,
literally what I'm hearing
though,
too.
Again, it's fucking, it's the, well, first of all, it's a video game.
It's the 60s.
Second, it's the 60s. I would be hard pressed, or sorry, I would, like, if they were praising her for everything she did, it would be completely, I'd rather have this be the case than have them go, oh, you can do this because you're a woman and we don't need to back you up. It's like, okay, like, come on. So, but
all right,
yeah, they would treat her like shit. Like, there is no, and here's the thing. I think Smith, the guy who keeps throwing comments at her, is supposed to be that one guy who just can't take it, obviously. And I think that's the point. Doesn't make any more right or anything like that, but it's just, it is true. So I want to go with, I better do the, actually, hang on. I'll do the Hampton Carbine, because that's really good. And then I have that for, with the suppressor on it. Sweet. Circuit lighter, coin. It's pretty good. Oh, the coin's going to be extremely useful, because... yeah. I guess it's integrated. Okay. Yes. I guess I'll go with these guys first.
Guten Abend, Fräulein. Do you make love to strangers?
What?
Certainly not.
Then allow me to introduce myself.
Why not just introduce yourself to a police officer and spare me the trouble?
Who makes up these ghastly code phrases anyway?
Someone in the cryptography department. Someone in need of a girlfriend, apparently. What do you have for me?
Just this. The entrance is hidden.
Thank you.
Wow, that's
Good
awesome.
luck.
Leave me alone.
Wow. Short-tempered, are we?
Hello?
Are you free tonight, or will it cost me?
More than you can afford.
Why must I be made to say such idiotic things?
Never mind that. Just tell me what you have.
I was told to say, in the basement.
Thank you.
Tell the person who wrote the code phrase to grow up.
That's a bro moment.
Bruh.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, why are you so rude? I don't want
It's
to
either
talk to you.
It's either blatant sexism
Apparently,
or short-tempered people.
That guy's gonna be short-tempered. I mean, I'm only wearing a bright orange jumpsuit, which is so obvious that, you know, any spy wouldn't wear this.
I mean, you're Kill Bill.
Would you like a
basically.
drink?
Yeah, pretty much. I thought there was a guy that met me here, though. Oh, hold on. Actually, no, I take that back. I have to go in the hotel. Do you make love to strangers? Or not. Oh, what room was it again?
Get lost. Nobody's home. Want to come in for a game of Twister?
I'd rather run over you with my car.
These code phrases have a somewhat confessional tone to them, don't you think?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Karate chop them when you get there, bro.
Nobody's home. Go away.
Dude, the amount of time you're fucking hitting that.
Go away.
Yeah, that's me spamming the key.
It says of the library.
Why is this happening?
Yeah, my orange jumpsuit sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, if you're gonna be inconspicuous, this is not the way to do it.
I just hear, it's hidden in the basement, in the library.
You are the most
And this guy
beautiful
appears
girl I
after.
have
Are
ever
you serious?
seen. Can you cook and clean too?
No, but I can put you in the hospital if you want. Maybe you can find someone to take care of you there. Maybe.
What sort of imbecile says things like this?
I'm afraid to find out.
By the way, I am supposed to tell you this. Behind the shelf.
Thanks.
Please don't think that I enjoyed saying those things to you. Even though the words were not mine, I am so disgusted with myself that I must return home and wash myself with soap.
Don't worry about it.
You are a kind young woman. I wish you luck.
The entrance is hidden in the basement of the library behind the shelf.
Okay, but why didn't they just tell you that for like the first two notes?
Because did you hear about during the briefing they were doing? It's like the domino effect, of information where they each have that piece.
I don't know. The guy had two pieces.
No, each of them only had one.
But that's
Like,
the same
piece of
guy.
information. No, same model. It's two different people. It's the same model, but it's not like that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. Can I? Oh shit! What? Blow my cover? I was fine. What are you smoking? Oh, do I have to use the coin on this guy? Really? I can't admit. Oh, I don't have the scope on this thing. Okay.
That's great.
Yep. Okay, so killing him is a big no-no for some reason. Okay.
Murder is a big no-no here.
Then how come I could waste the guy up top?
I don't know, he's special. His family never loved him. We don't care about Steve here.
Exactly. Or Steve.
This guy is
We love
unfazed.
Steve. We love Steve. We love Steve. We love Steve.
Why won't he move?
I guess he's just programmed to be there.
What the heck? Watching me blow my cover. Okay.
He's the guy that lets you in.
No. Oh, hold on. There's no way.
What are you doing here?
Are you kidding me?
I found this money on the ground outside. I thought it might be yours.
Ausgezeichnet. Go quickly. Do not get caught.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I legit thought that you had to sneak by that guy, actually. That's hilarious.
Did she really say that to you?
Yeah, can you believe it?
So what did you do?
What do you think I did?
I know what I would have done.
Then you have your answer.
So, how was she?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I thought you said you know.
What? I didn't say that.
What did you say?
Why do you even have to ask?
I didn't think I had to ask, but I guess I was wrong.
You should get your mind out of the gutter.
Get zum Teufel.
What I said.
What the hell?
Don't question, just accept.
How sexist is this game? God damn.
It's
incredibly.
It's up there. It is
it's
up there.
Pretty strong. Yeah, no, it's pretty strong up there. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty funny, but
That's rude.
It's okay, everybody. You didn't see anything.
Aim, Fruitcake. Where's your aimbot? Damn, Fruitcake. You're just showing you need the aimbot.
My targets. This chick can't aim because she's obviously a woman.
I'm gonna go face jokes.
Unlike cats, I'm gonna make another I'm actually gonna make more than one save game.
Yeah, you know the smart thing to do?
Don't
let him why do we do barrel rolls and you can't barrel roll?
Nope. I don't know. Hang on. Oopsies. I can... Oops. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go to...
Oh, I still haven't done the bonfire.
Yes. He did a barrel roll because he wanted to.
But why is he...
Yeah, why did he do that?
There we go.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yep.
Oh, he took 2 hours.
Yes.
Fruitcake. Is that a man in a Scottish kilt?
Yes, it was. He's one of the funniest guys in this entire game, no lie.
Did you hear what happened to Deed?
So much for hearing what happened.
Cannot escape me!
Oh, well that would have been easier.
Oops. No, I can't pull that up anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, that's fortunate.
Yeah, no, it's not. Let's pull that up. Yeah, you're supposed to not, go with that.
Aerobics here. What's happening here?
What's happening is I'm wasting Russians. Man, I didn't realize how much damage they do when I'm normal.
Vulcan's normal mode.
Yeah. Clearly. Oh, nice.
Casually knocks on door while alarm goes off.
Yes.
That is Fruitcake.
Stay where you are! I don't think so.
Yeah. Cannot escape me!
No, I escaped already. What are you talking about?
That roll. Open the door.
Okay. Alright.
Animation's a little wonky on that. Let's see what my...
I mean, I guess I can do everything right. How many objectives is good?
Yeah. We'll have to plant the explosives. I have to do that.
You have to put lipstick on?
I don't want to. Pictures of those. Do I really not have...
Pokemon cards.
still have work to do.
Yes, I do. So. Thank you. Yep, Fruitcake, the stealth master with all the alarms. There we go.
Care for a light?
Dunk, I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
I'm in the book. Just look under police department.
You're late.
These code phrases are something I never understand.
Because they're all, it's supposed to be a big joke. And I think her responses are equally as funny, really.
I'm not interested in complaints. What do you have for me?
But this whole game's a parody.
Take this visitor ID card. It identifies you as the Commandant's niece, Hannah. It will get you past the front desk, then you're on your own. The staff should ignore you, but watch out for guards and security cameras. They won't be fooled by your disguise. A piece of advice. In our trade, it pays to be courteous to one's allies. Good luck, Agent Archer.
Thank you, sir.
This isn't going to be easy. Fortunately.
Want anything to drink?
Sure.
What do you want?
Very funny. Who's this here?
That's
Come out wherever you are.
What the hell? Shot through the glass. Listen, I may be gunning people down, but I still have the politeness to politely knock on doors, okay? I'm not a complete monster.
Come on out now. You cannot hide from us.
Hurry up and tell yourself to sleep at night while you're gunning down innocent people.
No, these are Rooskies. They're all no, innocent. This is the Cold War, after all.
You must be Dr. Schenker.
Who are you?
We'll have time for introductions later. Our first priority is to get out of here.
They sent a woman to liberate me? Mein Gott im Himmel.
You can lodge a formal complaint the minute we set foot on Western soil. In the meantime, can we go?
This was not part of the arrangement.
She is here!
Excuse me for a moment, Doctor.
Say do that.
As I was saying, perhaps we should go.
It seems I have no choice. Ein Moment, bitte, my wife.
Actually, that guy with the killed cats we're gonna run into in the next mission, which I actually will do, so we'll get a chance to meet him. He's hilarious. Freaking his name's Lawrence Armstrong.
I have no relation to Lance Armstrong. Rawr.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, freaking Armstrong is hilarious. Come on, Doctor. Follow me.
Toten Sie ihr!
Come on.
Alarm! Alarm!
Run faster, you fat scientist.
That guy just appeared.
What the hell?
Good girl.
You saw that too?
Why?
He just spawned.
During the flight to London, attempt to learn as much as possible from Dr.
magically
Schenker
spawns
about
in,
his
says
research.
good girl,
Schenker is a
walks back,
notoriously
okay.
cautious man, so direct questions are not advised. He is also reported to have little tolerance for skeptics. Try to keep an open mind.
Lol. Which I can take whatever. Yeah, screw that. I want the. Actually, I want the. Where is it? Ah, the super atomic laser weapon. Yeah, that's what I want. I want this thing. Don't really need anything, but you know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna use half this stuff, but it's still fun.
This is your captain speaking. We have reached a cruising altitude of 24,000 feet and will soon be leaving German airspace. I've turned off the seatbelt and no smoking signs. Feel free to move about the cabin. You'll be arriving in London at approximately 6:15 p.m. local time. The temperature is currently 25 degrees centigrade with clear skies. I think we can expect a lovely, relaxing flight.
Right.
What about your wife? Will she be joining you in England?
Say is tot. For Sayara. Pardon me, I must get used to speaking English. My wife died 2 years ago.
My condolences, Doctor. I wasn't aware. There's no mention of her demise in our files.
It was not made public. There was an accident at the laboratory during an experiment.
Why just say freaking Einstein?
You are familiar with my
the obese version.
No, but it must be fascinating.
My man's put on a few pounds within the next century or two.
The
Goddamn.
head of the Biological Explosives Research Team.
Biological explosives? Sounds rather outlandish, frankly.
Perhaps, but also very real and very dangerous. Imagine an undetectable chemical reagent which can be injected into a living host. The reagent causes a reaction in the organism that culminates in a massive explosion that feeds on organic material. In other words, the effective range of the weapon is dictated by the amount of catalyst in the reagent and the population density at ground zero. In a city, the death toll could be tens of thousands. The speed of the reaction can be controlled with great accuracy by the chemical composition of the reagent.
Human time bombs.
Quite so.
What?
Yep, organic time bombs. You'll see later in the game what that looks like.
It would be a terrorist's dream come true, but
No,
surely
it's
it
done
would
so
never work.
comedically, like...
If I had thought as you do, it wouldn't
Oh, no,
work,
not a
and my
kamikaze.
wife would still be alive.
It's not even a kamikaze, it's just the way it happens. Also,
Well, hey, look
you
at the
thought-
plane.
You thought the Dark Knight did the, Dark Knight Rises did the plane thing
We
first
are in
to get-
position.
You know what to do, Sonny.
Yes, sir. Initiating docking procedure and jamming
Why are
our
you here?
communications.
Go away.
Get up, laddies. We're going aboard.
Was ist los?
Man,
I'm
that's
not
a
sure.
very accurate picture of
Stay
what's
here while I
outside.
investigate. Keep this door
You also like
locked.
his, you like his little
The
side
whole
second
continent of America.
Yep.
Please, save us. Almost got the track down. Let's put an end to this, shall we?
Why do these guys look like they're cosplayers for Deadpool?
I don't know. That is what they consider flight suits, apparently.
Okay, bye. It was nice knowing you for the second you lived. Jumps off airplane.
Yeah.
She's being late for a mani-pedi.
It's gotta be the rain. It's the armor. That's... Oh, there it is.
This food is dirty.
Food is terrible.
So much for a lovely, relaxing flight.
Sleep tight, lassie.
You're not going to kill her? What if she wakes up?
Now look here, you. I'm not gonna butcher a fellow countryman without a specific grudge. If she wakes up, she can fend for herself. If she dies, then she ain't really a Scot, so I won't feel bad. Now,
Excuse
go
me?
get that doctor fella and do a final sweep. Take anything that
Are
looks
you hearing
important.
yourself? She's a
Papers,
woman.
files, whiskey, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but he's, you know, it's that general.
Something's not right.
Oh,
All
yeah, no, I
right, let's
heard
go.
But some of our men are still aboard.
Listen to you crying like a wee girl.
They'll have to make do, won't they?
Look at that flight right there. How tanky that looks.
Why is she just dead?
She got knocked out. Oh! And then she's like kinda...
Ma'am, I don't think that's very fitting.
There's bastards left us here! There aren't any more parachutes!
Combat's just great.
Well, that's unexpected.
Okay.
Make sure she doesn't land on her feet.
Why did she just turn into freaking Diddy Kong? He turned into Diddy Kong.
Yes, and I now have to chase this guy to get his parachute. The first time I did this, I shot him, and then there's a cutscene where you just fall into a barn.
Okay, bye. That's cheating. You can't just shoot someone.
And what's cheating? Me shooting at them or them shooting at me?
Them shooting you and then just pulling their parachute.
Okay. They have to rage quit.
Like, I don't think that's how a parachute works, where it just goes back in your backpack after you pull it. Like, if we had that technology,
No,
I'd be damn amazed.
they're jumping out before they're pulling the cord.
Cowards.
Yeah, they're jumping out. Also, peace. Almost got you. I almost got you.
It's not shooting as possible.
I am so
I mean, this high up in altitude.
You would have hit the grass.
I like how that guy's just chilling, falling, and everyone else is shooting you.
Yep. As Cats always says, don't question, just accept.
Damn straight.
Does it make sense?
Yeah,
I can't accept this.
Please be full of hay!
Oh, did you shoot him and he fell in the barn?
No, I just took his parachute and just fell in the barn.
Wait, how did she put on the parachute while in midair?
Because it's like a backpack.
Just put it on.
Yeah, it's a backpack.
It's not hard. It's not that hard to put a backpack on, Cats. Come on.
Well, falling through the air and monitoring.
Yeah. It's not that hard. Just do it for it.
It's possible. It'd be difficult with the wind, but you can do it.
Congratulations! You have failed again. Although the circumstances were certainly extraordinary in this case, don't expect much sympathy from command. Unity cannot afford failures, however justifiable.
I'm impressed, Agent Archer. I expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined a catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high-profile, high-stakes missions. Care to explain?
I did my best under the circumstances.
Well, now that we've seen you at your best, I'm not sure we can afford to see you on an off day.
Now, Mr. Smith, we've had a few setbacks.
A few setbacks?
Agent Archer, I must confess that I'm troubled by the results we've seen from you thus far. But I also realize that you've been thrust into some formidable situations.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet. It's quite probable that things will get worse before they get better.
I don't see how that's possible.
Did you get a look at your assailant?
Aye, that I did.
Did you recognize him?
Sergeant Magnus Armstrong, born in Glasgow, Scotland, 1925. frequently in trouble as a lad due to a penchant for fighting. By all accounts, he was a good-natured, likable young man. Never bullied anybody, only picked fights with boys that were game for a brawl. Got kicked out of several schools before his parents finally stuck him in a military academy. During the war, he served as a sapper in France and Germany, everything from mine removal to demolitions and sabotage. Earned himself quite a reputation for his reckless antics. The most popular legend had to do with a bridge he allegedly crippled with nothing but a shovel and a hand grenade. A German supply train did the rest. When it reached the weakened section of the bridge, the whole structure came crashing down.
It's a shame this chap ended up on the wrong side of the law.
To the best of our knowledge, he's never been involved in anything this big before. Most of his arrests since returning from the war have been related to public brawling.
Any theories on why he didn't simply shoot you when he had the chance?
I'll be sure to ask him when I bring him in.
That's assuming you get the opportunity.
She just might. We may have a lead. This morning, West German custom officials in Hamburg discovered several suspicious-looking chemical containers aboard a Finnish cargo freighter.
I am a cat.
Fortunately, these chaps decided to inform us rather than seizing the contraband outright, which gives us a chance to conduct a covert investigation.
Wow.
You believe this is the link to Dr. Schenker?
It could well be.
I wish you were lasted longer
If
than
so,
cat.
given the specific chemicals found aboard the freighter, it's a fairly safe bet the kidnappers are not only aware of Dr. Schenker's research, but also determined to capitalize upon it.
If our theories are correct,
noticed.
the kidnappers
Like
are in
twice.
Hamburg or will be arriving shortly. A good spy could
all
find
my
them.
stuff is themed after
Fortunately,
Egyptian,
we're sending a good spy on this mission. You'll be working with him.
A new partner?
This name is
More
based
like
on
a supervisor.
Ceraphis, but
An American named Thomas
make it,
Goodman.
sound
Perhaps you've
better.
heard of him.
Aye, but I thought he was killed in Amsterdam.
Really? He's a resourceful chap, though. Made a daring escape on a stolen bicycle with half the Dutch police force in hot pursuit and KGB agents waiting in ambush around every corner.
This
Smashing
guy
story.
has the most punchable
I'm sure he'll
face
recount
I've
it
ever
if you
seen
ask
in a
him.
video game.
At any rate, you're to rendezvous with him in Germany and see what the two of you can dig up.
The guy that
You'll take your orders
that's
directly
your
from him
partner in
during this mission.
He has the
Thank God.
He has an incredibly punchable
Very good,
face.
sir. Thank you.
You'll see what I mean.
Agent Archer?
Yes, sir?
What was it like falling out of that plane?
I promise to tell you about it sometime.
I tell you she's a liability.
Perhaps, but I'm not convinced yet.
What will it take to convince you? How many more catastrophes must we suffer through? Because keeping her on the active list will lead to further disasters. Of that, I'm certain.
Yes, I can see
Okay,
that
but
you
what
are.
if you're the one causing
Our
these things
purpose
to
is to
happen?
preserve freedom,
Sir,
to protect innocent
maybe
lives,
you're
to combat
the
evil
incompetent
wherever
one.
it manifests. We can't afford to tolerate anything that stands in the way of that goal. The girl may be spirited, but she's virtually incompetent.
Sailor Moon mod.
I admire your sense of duty, but I
Give me
question
it.
your judgment. I can't say that
Hang
at
on,
my
let me
prime
copy it
I
for you.
would have performed any better than she under the circumstances.
You're assuming her reports are entirely genuine. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that she'd colored the facts. The bloody things read like adventure novels.
So now you're indicting her credibility?
Does that seem unreasonable? The girl was a thief, for goodness sakes. A little skepticism seems prudent.
I'll take it under advisement.
Yes, please.
Look,
Thank you.
it's not too late to pull her off the assignment. I've read the American's
also a mod
file.
that turns
He's perfectly
pandemonium
capable of
into
handling an
concentrate.
operation like this on his own.
Oh my god.
Probably so. But I have the strangest feeling a woman's touch is
hear a
exactly what we
passed-out
need on
relic.
this one.
Have you
I
guys
can't
done
argue with you when you're like
Have you guys
this.
done the event?
No, you can't.
by the way?
I
What?
hope you realize you're letting yourself be ruled by intuition.
Moonfire.
Reason tends to make a
Yep.
far more
Yeah, what about it? It's about to
reliable
end.
counsel.
You might
I haven't
ruminate
done
on that
it yet.
adage yourself.
Well, you better do it, because it's about to end in 4 hours. And then the new event, The Rise, is about to happen.
Oh, we get a free mount from that